Morning. I want to connect this stuff. Can you see my screen? Okay. I guess I'll give you more example of that entry model so that you have a clear understanding of what you're doing. Yes, you can analyze from the daily time frame. Or if you are analyzing from that daily time frame, it may take 2 years before price come to those zones you are marking. So the daily time frame will just give you um perspective of where the market is going. So I usually analyze from 4 hours or 1 hour. Sometimes I scale down to 30 minutes and 15 minutes. But I notice I have good win rate when I use 1 hour. Alright. So for now I'll be sticking with it while testing my entries on the 15 minutes. Because I'm also working on myself, right? So this is a trade I got on volatility 25. This one is day riff. Currency pairs have been behaving like winch recently. Not even recently, for the past 2 months. They have been behaving like Satan recently. Currency pairs have just been nonsense. So I just say, let me stick. Okay, this gold is about playing out. So I just say, let me stick with dairy for now. Where's my network slow? What's this now? Okay. So this gold setup is playing out. I don't want to show you this entry model before this one will confuse you finally. So let's just stick with what we know. But it's actually simple. There's a break of structure at the top. They call this one breaker block. Then there's liquidity resting below you. You can see this zone here, this point here did not touch any of this other block. So it's a potential zone for liquidity. That's why I marked it as. But just pretend as if you did not see this thing. Let's go to this one. So I saw this sell to this point here. Then I saw this. This is the 4 hours. Alright. So I saw that market did this thing here. Watch this candle. Went up, came down. Alright. Went up again, came down, took out this previous point here. Okay. Now after I take it out, it went up, broke structure here. Broke structure with a body itself, not even with a wick, which makes it more stronger. Then it came down, created a low and break structure again. This is what I saw. And I told you, when you see this pullback and another break of structure, this first break of structure is called transactional liquidity. In fact, when you come to your chart, first thing, ask yourself, here is my liquidity sweep. You find your liquidity sweep by the side. Okay, here's my break of structure. You find your break of structure, the next one. The third one, where is the second break of structure? You must always look for the second break of structure, because the first break of structure is just transactional liquidity. Why the second break of structure will not tell you that price is actually trying to buy up, or price is actually trying to sell, right? So this second break of structure here showed me that price is actually buying up, right? So I just marked it out. Not that this is around 30th minute, not that I marked it and I was waiting. I didn't take any other trades till now. No, not that. I just marked it and kept it for. In fact, I marked it, was it day before yesterday? So it's not even that I marked it since May. I just came to the chat, I saw it, and the reason why I looked at it sef was because I saw the market was selling down like this. So I was looking for potential area where price may react from. Then as I saw this nice QMR entry. This is our entry model. So I now say let me mark it. And it's actually playing out. It's playing out nicely. I targeted 1:3 RR sure. But I noticed that it also gave another entry on the 30 minutes time frame. Like confirmation entry on the 30-minute time frame. Let me delete this thing so that it will be clear for you. Let me zoom in. You can see how price. This is the liquidity line. The structural liquidity line I marked out from far away. Sure, you know, it took it out, then tap into the entry for 4 hours. But now watch what price did again. Price gave a confirmation. Look where it took out liquidity. Can you see? Took out liquidity by the left hand side here. Took out liquidity. Came here. Broke structure. Make sure you see liquidity. The next point is you'll be looking for its break of structure. What zone led to that liquidity that was taken out? This is the zone that led to the liquidity. So break of structure again. It came down. That is a pullback and created structural liquidity. The first break of structure is transactional liquidity. The second break of structure is structural liquidity. You don't need to even cram the names. No mind me. Just look for the first break of structure, then the second break of structure, and what the price is. Price came back and tap into. You can, if you like, you can use this other block. You can see this sweet other block here. You can use this one. You can mark this other block and see. If you are using 30 minutes confirmation entry, My God, I don't know. You have not. Have you been hearing me? Yeah, Jesus. All right. As I was saying, the same way I told you to analyze all the pairs, the same way me too. I'm analyzing all the pairs. All right. You can see I did from A to letter O. That's up to 15. I analyze all the volatility pairs and analyze jump index. So I'm not telling you what I'm not doing. As you're analyzing all these pairs, you are training your eyes to see more. You're training your eyes to see more. Right? So this is a buy that I'm expecting to play out on volatility 75. It's just this morning I did this thing. But if price starts reacting from here, I will not enter this sell that I wanted to enter. All right. The price started reacting from here. And the reason why I wanted to buy from here, everything you're doing must have a reason. Oh. The reason why I wanted to buy from here is because from the 4 hour time frame, I, I I told you 4 hour gave me guidance of what is actually happening. Okay. So you can see, don't know if I can still take this trade, but let me just see sure. I see a break of structure here from the 4 hour time frame. Alright. This is the high that led to this break of structure here. Alright. So I use this gun box, I customize it, but you can use field retracement too. You see the same thing, but just customize it to have only to show you only 50%. That's what I'm doing. Alright. So I use this gun box to show me the 50%. Alright. So I marked from the beginning to this low. And if that price have buyed into this zone, I'll stop looking for buys. I'll start looking for area to sell from. But as I see the price is still going up, it haven't tapped into the 50% yet. So that's why I just start looking for buys here. But in my bigger perspective, I see this area from the 4 hours where price may buy up from. Can you see that entry model again from the 4 hour? That is if price fail to if this my buy fail to hold, this is the next zone I'm looking to buy from the 4 hours time frame. And why am I looking to buy from here? I want you to keep seeing this thing so that you will get used to it. And when I say you to mark something, you will know what exactly I'm marking. All right. So now, see, there was a break of structure, this overall break of structure, right? But then before price break that structure clearly like that, you can see what it was doing. There was a mini sell, a mini sell trend. One, two, one, two. You can see after this next low was taken out, what the price do? Price broke structure, yeah. After breaking structure, it went up, then created a pullback and break overall structure to show that this is a buy trend. Alright. So I'm just waiting for price. Let me mark this first break of structure so you'll not be confused. Can you see it now? Uh, so price now break structure again the second time here. So what did I tell you about this second break of structure? It must always be taken out. This second break of structure is called the structural liquidity. All right. If there's no structural liquidity and there's no inducement area, don't take the trade. All right. So I'm expecting price to come back and take out this structural liquidity and tap into this zone. And what am I marking here? This I told you, any after the structural liquidity, any other zone under here is valid. It's just for you to refine it so that you will not have big SL. After the structural liquidity, and every other zone inside here is valid. So I saw this QMR entry. Why did I mark this place was because this is where price took out liquidity from. So it's a potential area where price can tap in and buy up. And another thing why I marked it was because it was closer to this structural liquidity. Eh? Can you see it was closer to the structural liquidity. This other block is far from this structural liquidity. Right. So this zone was closer to the structural liquidity. That's why I marked it. But then price can still sell down and tap into this other block before it decide to buy up. Right. So have that at the back of your mind. So that is the buy I'm expecting from the 4 hours. If this my zone now, my buy zone fail to hold. Alright, so from the 1 hour, it have tapped in already. So let's wait and see if price is going to react. And why did I mark it as a buy? Obviously the break of structure, then the liquidity sweep, the break of structure, the pullback, the second break of structure. Uh-huh. Why did I mark this place as my liquidity instead of here? This is the main structural liquidity. But why did I mark here? Remember I told you any pullback market created before the main break of structure, there is a potential area of liquidity. That was why I marked out my liquidity zone, and I marked this other block here. You can see this big buy candle. I marked it as my entry, as my other block for buy. Alright. So targeting 1:3 RR from here. But if it didn't hold, I'll wait for price to come to this 4 hours zone, and I'll look for confirmation and take it. Alright, so this is what I'm looking for in this place. Let me see where my hand is not proper. Alright, let me check other of my pairs and see how they are doing. Okay. This one now, I'm using that breaker block entry, and the reason was I wanted to sell from this zone. I wanted to sell from this zone, but you can see price kicked me out. I wanted to sell from this zone. Like this sweep, like to break a structure. So I wanted to sell from here, but price kicked me out. So I see that price is about to continue buy. Anyhow sharp. So I'm expecting price to take out this point, tap into this other block that is close to it, then buy up 1:3 RR. That's what I'm expecting on it. Why am I even showing you this? And I don't make mistake again. Please let this one not confuse you. Just stick to what. Okay. Okay. Let me see. This one is not a clean entry model. Let me show you another one. Okay. I don't know if this buy is still going to play out because price have tapped into my higher time frame zone that I marked out. Let me check hours. This volatility 100. I see how I'm marking all these things, right? So when else I say you should mark, I'm not telling you to go and be labeling it. Oh. No be biology wey we dey do here, wey you go draw and label human skeleton. So see this one now. Why did I mark this zone? I just came, not that I marked this. What is this? I didn't mark this since March. I just came to the chart, right? And I saw that price was going up like this. I wanted to find potential area where price is going to start selling from. All right. So that was why I was looking at, and I saw this nice stuff here. What did I see? I saw this break of structure. That's the liquidity sweep. I saw the liquidity sweep. Then after it swept liquidity, it came down and broke structure here. And the low that led to the liquidity sweep, this low that led to the liquidity sweep, make sure you see the liquidity sweep. That low, once that low that led to the liquidity sweep gets taken out, you call it your first break of structure. That is your transactional liquidity. Then what next? Price came up, price came up and broke structure the second time here, the transactional liquidity. You can see why I told you that you should be very careful these days. Why did I tell you that you should be very careful? If it's that is last year, most of these things will just be very smooth for you to be identifying. But you can see another trap price did here. Can you see the trap? Somebody like me now will come here. Someone like me will come here and say, oh, look at another liquidity sweep. See liquidity sweep here and a break of structure. Price pull back, break structure again. So this one will be a trap. This side now will be a trap. If you are not careful, you will fall for it. But look at the main thing. If you zoom your screen, zoom in, like, you will now see the bigger perspective of what is actually happening. The break of structure, so the liquidity sweep, the break of structure, the pullback, and the second break of structure. This is where it's the second leg happen. But if you are looking from here, you'll be thinking this is where the pullback. You'll be thinking this is where you count this one as your structural liquidity and take this one as your zone. I say you just hit a sell. All right. So I don't know whether I'm going to take this buy because price have not tapped into this zone I marked to sell. But price has taken out this my structural liquidity, right? So I don't know if I would take, where is this thing? I don't know if I will take this buy, but let me just see what price is doing, sure. Let me see what price is doing. Why am I taking this? Why am I taking this thing? Okay, let me go to the 1 hour and show you. Why do I want to take this buy? It's still simple. I wait for where price swept liquidity from. Price swept liquidity here, took a liquidity here, then broke structure here. It pulled back and another break. So this is very sweet. Okay, I will not say it's simple because this thing have shown me pepper. It's because I'm training my eyes. That's why I'm saying it as if it's simple. Right? So you have to train your eyes, oh, and you know where your win rate is. I notice I'm seeing a lot of setup, right? I'm seeing a lot of setup from 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minute time frame. But I've hit too much SL. Not that they are not, some of my trades are playing out from 5 minutes, so but then I've hit too much SL, and it's not about entering too many trades. It's about actually increasing your win rate. Sure, you get. So that's why I just stick to this higher time frame, the 1 hour, the 30 minutes, the 4 hours. I can see so far you can see I'm playing around all this thing. I check 4 hours to see the bigger picture. Then I use 1 hour and 30 minutes for my entry. All right. So that is what I've been doing. This is the buy I'm waiting for. All right. This is the buy I'm waiting for. All right. Let me check another pair. So this is volatility 150x. This is a 1 hour time frame. All right. So as you can see here, I wanted to take this as my liquidity sweep, then this place as my inducement to this break of structure. But the thing is that I didn't see any valid order block right here to make this thing a valid trade. That's why I took this point as my liquidity, right? So I'm expecting price to sell. Right? I'm expecting price to sell to this point. But let me see what this Momo want to do. Yeah, I think price want to sell from this zone or not. But this is not my entry model, so I'm not entering. I think I want to sell from this zone here. Price must surely take out liquidity before it buy. Have this at the back of your mind. Price must take out liquidity before it buy. Price must take out liquidity before it sell. And if you cannot identify any potential liquidity area, just know that it be like you don't enter the liquidity with that. Spot the liquidity or you become the liquidity. Alright, so this is it now. This is an inducement to this other block here. The price may come back here, but this is now our entry model, so make we quickly leave am. This is the main thing I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for price to sell into this zone before. And why did I choose this zone? This is my break of structure. This is my liquidity sweep. Price came back, created structure liquidity and broke structure again. So I'm looking for price to start buying from this point. But let's watch and see what price want to do. Right. So alright, so I was waiting for this volatility 250 1s. I was waiting for this sell, but I don't think I will take it anymore. But let me just watch. Yeah. And why am I waiting for this sell? Because I saw price swap liquidity here. Price created this nice inducement before it broke structure here. This is our type 2 entry model. Right? Our type 2 entry model just have one break of structure. Our type 1 entry model have two. Uh-huh. Wait, oh. Be like say I don't go mark liquidity area. Hmm. That was that night. That night I told you to mark all those things. Me, that night I didn't sleep. I marked my own. I'm not telling you what I'm not doing now. That night I marked my own. In fact, I slept around 4 o'clock the other day because I was trying to record my video editor. He will record file finish to send me the file. Network will be disturbing him over there. Like the file is just big, so and network is giving him trouble. That's why. And I said let me edit it by myself. Let me edit that one. So I didn't sleep on time. So it be like with what I'm seeing this, it be like I don't go mark this wrong zone again. Because if you're not careful, you become the trap. There's this liquidity sweep at the top here. And the zone that created the liquidity sweep is that zone. Here's the low that created the liquidity sweep. This should be it, right? So this is the low right here. All right, so that means this place will be after liquidity sweep came down, created this inducement. That's the structural liquidity before breaking structure. Oh, let's see the one price is going to respect. But I doubt this one is going to hold because I just saw this now. So price may come and take out this place. Price may come and take out this place and tap into here before selling. All right. That is why it's not good to learn many entry model because right now I'm seeing another thing again. I'm seeing this breaker block. So if possible, I hit a sell in any of this one. I can see another breaker block where I can take sell from because this is just serving as a sweet inducement to this breaker block here. So let's see what price want to do. So this one, why I marked this zone, but I saw a breaker block at the bottom. Saw the breaker block and inducement. So I'm waiting for price to buy from this zone up. That's that for volatility to 250 1s. Let's check other things. Okay. This jump 10x that I analyzed. Okay, the entry model I used here was actually breaker block because I saw this breaker structure here. Saw the breaker structure here. And before the breaker structure, this price didn't tap into this other block. So I was expecting price to tap into it and buy up. And that is exactly what it did. We dey just dey buy it in all in power because nobody did the trade. I'm not seeing any good setup. So I'll just leave that one like that. Let me check for hours and see if there's anything over there. Oh, I'm not seeing anything on the 4 hours either. So I'll just leave it. Let me go to the next pair. Jump 25. Jump 25. Okay, see this jump 25. Why am I taking this buy from here? It's actually playing out. We don't want to retrace. Okay. From the 4 hours, right? I can see that price of net tap into this my 4 hours zone. Right. So I want price to buy up to that point, right? So that was what I saw a breaker structure. I saw a buy entry there. There was a breaker structure here, but it's not a strong breaker structure if you're looking at it from 1 hour. But it's actually strong. It actually breaks structure with a body in the 30 minutes, right? So that was why I considered it. I don't go to 5 minutes to check anything again. I saw a breaker. Yeah, I saw a breaker structure here. Then the zone. This is the zone that led to the breaker structure. I saw something incredible there. I saw something nice there. And what did I see? I saw this liquidity sweep at the bottom here. Then I saw the breaker structure. Can you see? I saw the pullback. Another breaker structure. This is just what I want you to be analyzing. This is what I want to be analyzing. So the first thing I saw after that big breaker structure, I saw this liquidity sweep. I saw a breaker structure over here, a pullback, and another breaker structure. Note at this point, my entry model wasn't order block because if it's order block, remember I told you about order block, it must engulf the. But you can see this buy candle did not engulf the sell candle. Can you see? So my entry model at this point, forget that I marked this other block. My entry model here was just entry after liquidity, after the structural liquidity here, not other block. As a matter of fact, if I want to even enter very well, this is what I should have marked. This place, this block, this candle here where they took out liquidity from. That's my sweet QMR entry to mark. All right. That's my sweet QMR entry to mark. I can see that is what price respected. Price came down, touch my QMR, that other block that they swept liquidity from before buying up. Shey they see. Eh, so that is the best place. If I marked that place, ooh, that means I would have hit TP by now. 1:3. Target 1:3. You're out of the market. New market, they're doing thing. This is nice. You see one thing about teaching, when you're teaching somebody what you know, you be having lots of clarity. In fact, go find more mentorship student for me. It can't be like say to teach dey sweet me. But it's not all about having mentorship with the students, about putting the work inside. You can see, I'm not just teaching you and I will just leave you like that. Me, self, I'm put. If I tell the insane amount of hours I spend on the chat, you just say somebody put gun on my head. Say if I no raise 100 million before end of this year. All right. So what is chasing you? What is chasing you determine how you be run. All right. Me, I need big. There's a kind of money I'm looking from this market. So that's why I'm putting this kind of insane amount of hours on the chat. And the thing is that apart from, I have an ads agency, so I run advert for business owners. But that one do not take me hours, right? I just set up the ads. This is this forex that drain me. I say, well, if I not learn this thing, man, no, it cost am. Now why this year alone, if I tell the amount I've spent on mentorships, spent insane amount on mentorship. And the truth is that the more I spend, yes, I learn different things. I've even paid a small boy. In fact, when I first get the idea of this entry model was one young guy, very young guy. I don't think he have reached 19 self or 18. I think 17 or so. So I paid him to show me this stuff. It can't be like say now because of the insane hours so I put, I don't even sabi the same person. Because I also after I learned this concept, I also I paid other mentors as well. So they get everything I they see for chat will make me they enter for me. And I've built my edge over time too. Because the guy like focusing on 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and all those things. But I'm not saying it's bad, right? I'm not saying it's bad. If you can build your edge on that place, after all, 5 minutes, 10 minutes time frame can make you hit TP faster. But me, I've found my edge that is the higher time frame, 1 hour, and that's why I'm teaching you to stick with the 4 hours. It's waiting mentorship they cost person. Mentorship can reduce the hours have been months you would have been in losses. If I didn't tell you this thing now, you would have gone to 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I'm trying to kill yourself over there. When set up. Let me go to my set up. I got my battery want to die. When set up, they clear from higher time frame. You go you go 10 minutes, 5 minutes, one kill yourself. All right, so let's check. This is what played out on jump 25 sha. But that was not what I marked. So let me still wait and see whether my stuff is going to play out. Maybe I should come back to what I marked now. Okay, this is what I marked. All right, let me check the next one. All right, jump 50. This just want to leave me. Okay, I saw this breaker block here. This one was pretty clear. Why did I mark this zone? You can see there was a nice break of structure from this point. Nice sell that would have played, but price just came and sweep it and go up. Then it came back. It didn't tap into the zone and break structure again. So I was expecting price to come and take out this place, then tap into the zone. But this is just be like say one leave me. So please don't use any breaker block entry, I beg. This thing it will barb your hair. Alright, so let's check jump 100. There's no good setup here. Okay, this is what I was expecting to use. This thing about traps. In fact, any pair that you analyze and you're having double mind about it, don't enter it. Any pair you analyze and you're having double mind, don't enter it. Because you can see this one now. I saw this nice sell. There was a liquidity sweep here. Price broke structure. Then, before breaking structure, price created this inducement. Remember, I told you any pullback before break of structure is a potential liquidity area. So, what the price? The price just came back and took out this guy like this. And like I said, any zone, anything you mark under here after the inducement is valid. All right, it's just for you to refine it so that you will not have bigger sell. But somebody like me can take entry after this. I'll just take my entry from this liquidity area. uh But why didn't I take this trade? It was because I was having double mind. I saw another stuff here, jump under jump 100, right? I saw a breakers. I saw a liquidity sweep here. Look at it now. I saw a liquidity sweep here. Then I saw a break of structure here, a clear break of structure. This first one here did not break structure with a body. That's why I didn't consider it as a break of structure, right? So I saw this pull back, then a break of structure with a body. Now what the price? The price came back, created. I saw this as my inducement, as my structural liquidity. Right. So price came back and broke structure. Right. So I was expecting price to come and take out this place. Well, this guy didn't do that. Just use this first one. Oh. Mm, yes, so yes, so if it not break structure with a body, I'm not taking it as a break of structure. Look at everything I've been marking here now. Everything must break structure with a body. Else nothing concern me with that one. It must break structure with a body, not with a weak. If I see it from the 30 minutes that it broke structure with a body, I will take it. Alright. Sometimes it may break structure with a body from 30 minutes, but in the 1 hour it will look as if it was a week. uh But then if it breaks structure with a body in the 1 hour, it's more confident sef, it makes more sense. Right. I don't go down to the 10 minutes and others. Once I just see a good break of structure from 30 minutes, I may still take it. All right. I may still take it. So it be like price don't leave me for this one. So you don't cry over spilled milk when the milk factory opens every day. All right. So this is jump 20. Let's go to the next one. Analyze. This is volatility 25 index. I was actually waiting for. Let me talk about this. Okay, let me start with 4 hours and show you what I'm waiting for. All right. So see this thing here. This thing here. Before price broke structure here, price created this inducement before breaking structure. Look at what is happening. I want you to see clearly. One, two. So all this pullback is potential inducement area. Here you get all this pullback before this break of structure is potential inducement area. So price now tap into this other block. Be like this guy wants everyone. Just no sure. So what I'm waiting for is this. There was this break of structure right here, and price came back, took it out, and is trying to break structure to the upside. All right. Because from the bigger time frame, from daily time frame, I think this thing is still buying up. All right. So what I'm expecting is for price to sell down, take out this place and tap into this area before buying up. But then I saw that price has taken out liquidity from here, and I wanted to take the sell, like 3 days pull back and come down to that zone. So what did I see? Look at the break of structure. Sorry, look at the liquidity sweep from the 1 hour, a bit from the 4 hour time frame. But then you are seeing this with me. So You're seeing how my thinking process is, right? And I'm actually thinking, why doing this thing right now? So, see, is what I'm actually expecting. See this break of structure here. It broke structure with a body. Alright, so I marked that one. It broke structure with a body here. So look at your break of structure must be with a body, but liquidity sweep must not. It's not a must that it will be with a body. Uh-huh. Your break of structure must be with a body, but liquidity sweep is not a must. It will be with a body, right? So from the bigger time frame, this is what I can see: the first break of structure, second break of structure. After the second break of structure, I think price will come to this guy here. It be like say this one might play out safe, all right, because this place will be a nice inducement to this upper zone right here. This place will be it will be a nice inducement to this upper zone here. But why you see me mark this place? Why did I mark it? Let me tell you why I mark it, right? Why did I mark it? I saw this thing here. See what I saw? I saw this liquidity sweep here and a break of structure here. This is the 30-minute time frame. Nothing concern me with lower time frame more than this. It be like I'll even leave 15 minutes and just stick with 30 minutes. Right. So this is what I saw. Right. And what does this tell you? If this is it, that means price may still come back and take out this place and tap into any of this area here before selling. But it may likely not do that because of what I just seen right now. May likely not do that because of what I just see right now from the 1 hour time frame. Right? May likely not do that. So let me check that 1 hour again. So this may be what will happen then. If this guy at the top didn't play out, then this one should uh, be selling from this point just below this inducement. Your stop loss will be just above this candle here. All right. Your take profit is the next low, or once you see once you have gotten 1:3, yeah, you can leave it like that. All right. I want to save this thing now. If not, it will scatter a point where I am. Okay, remove C, B, and A. Okay, let me just save it. Alright, let me go to C. Alright, I think we have analyzed this one at the beginning now. This is the 25 minute. Okay, let me check this last one. No, not this one. Let me check this one. Alright, so this is what I'm expecting here. This first entry point was a breaker block entry where you can see inducement. Okay, forget about that one. Now, price. This one is not making me skeptical because price didn't actually tap into this breaker block very well. But all the same, see what I'm expecting. This is 1 hour volatility 10 index. I saw this sweep. Then after the sweep, I saw this break of structure over here. This is the this is the this is the high that printed that zone. I saw the break of structure. And see how I marked it to the candle, right? The candle that caused the this is the main break of structure here. with a body. Uh-huh. So all this thing price was doing is a inducement. All right. So that's it. This one is type two entry share. This one is type two entry. So I'm waiting for price to come and take out this inducement, tap into this zone, and buy up. 1 is to 3 RR. That's what I'm waiting for in this place. All right. So you can see I'm marking all these things. So you too, you will go and mark all these things. I want you to celebrate. All right. This is the last one. Volatility 10x. So I check from the 4 hours time frame. Was it 4 hours I marked here? Okay, be like it's 8 hours. Okay. So not that I just came here and marked it to right. What month is this? This one in January. This one is even December. The reason why I marked it, it was I told you yesterday night. And the reason why I marked it was I saw price selling without mercy, falling down like I was just looking for a potential area where price is going to reverse from. Right. So I saw this liquidity sweep over here. Saw this liquidity sweep. Yeah, I saw price created this inducements before breaking structure. So I say top. Price may likely react from inside this point. That was why I marked it to. Not that I took this trade. Maybe every trade you go take. Uh, so I just marked it out and see how it's playing out. But the trade I wanted to take was this guy here, this breaker block, because saw this breaker block price created engagement broke structure. But this one is reacting, is already buying from this zone. I don't think I may take this sell again. So these are all what I'm seeing. And I'm not seeing anything to buy from here. Okay, let me check. Wait, let me check 30 minutes and see if there is any entry for me. This thing is not clear. Man, no go force my eyes to see it in the chat. It's not clear. Anyone that you're marking that is not clear, I beg, leave it to. You see how I mark this thing, I see where the main break of structure happen with the body. All this liquidity shit here, all these weeks here, it's not my break of structure. Which where did this liquidity sweep happen? So this shit is actually not clear, man. It's not clear. Okay. I'm not going to take this. I'm just marking it for say let me be studying it, not that I'm going to take it. Is this a buy candle, a sell candle? So this is a potential zone where price may buy from. I'm not going to take it because it's actually very confusing. So I'll just leave the guy like that. See this one here that will miss. Be like price just took out liquidity. So this plate will be the inducement to the zone. This one will be our high. This one will be the break of structure after liquidity sweep. This is where the break of structure. This is the low that caused liquidity. So this one will be our break of structure. Price came back, pull back, broke structure again over here. So you miss this trade, sha. If somebody want to take it, you will miss it. Because price just took out liquidity and sold down. Coming back up here might be to take out this zone entirely. Alright, so that's it for today's class. Just go back to the chart and study this thing very well. Analyze it. You see how I'm analyzing this thing, both on weekdays and weekends. I'll just analyze on the volatility and jump index. That's what I'm analyzing. I I don't trade boom and crash, and the reason is because na person wey get big accounts dey trade that one. Not that they don't work, they work right, but then I no too I no too like boom and crash. I no too like boom and crash. Let me check 1 hour sef. Yo, 10 o'clock. I've not eaten today, sef. Mm. There's nothing to see. Oh, there's nothing here. Nothing here. 1 hour breakfast structure. Where to break that one? Something this is valid. I should go down. This I want to be like a breaker block entry model. So I want to be like breaker block entry model. This zone here. Price came back. It didn't tap break structure again. Coming back is to tap this and go up. That one can sign out. Sha. I don't trade boom. See all this thing here. It's not everything here I'm trading. I trade stepping this. Alright. I trade stepping there. But I need to trade other stuff. Breaker structure. This thing now would have been a nice zone. Oh. Why? Because there was a sweep, a breaker structure. Now this thing is very far. Shey you see. So you understand why I don't take some kind trade. I'm just showing this for educational purpose, right? This thing here, this would have been our structural liquidity. So it led to the second breaker structure. Uh, but as you can see, this thing now it's very far from this zone. So there's a 60 or 70% chance that this thing is not going to play out. So this is where our sweep happen, the breaker structure over here. Your SL will be just below this your low here. This is the low. So yes, so just be a little bit below it. Then targeting one is to three. Let me just save it and check later. Make a copy. So I'm making a copy. Just desktop UMNO. So the next one is P. Alright, so let me just check it out. But I don't think it's going to play out sure because this is very far from my zone. I want something that the liquidity and inducement is very close to the zone. It make it more valid. Make it more valid. Like this one now, there's a sweep. Now, break. Makes no sense. Oh, we are done for today's class. So analyze and send to me in the group again. You have seen the corrections I've pointed out, right? All right, now. So I'm waiting for your feedback over there. You're welcome.